So my name's Augusto's Liquid Life. Well, that's not my name, but it's my artist name. And I'm here at my Dublin studio with Furtive. So basically I just have a MacBook Pro and then I've got Logic on it. That's all I really use. I did have Ableton, but I didn't like it. So from the beginning of the track, you've got your beats and things coming in. Pretty standard kind of stuff. But you've got two melodic lines coming in here. Well, the bass line is there from the beginning. But this one here, the notes are actually here, but it's just coming from silent, and the sound just builds up. This was all done manually. It's not a patch or a pad or anything. I have a little melody that comes in. That only comes in 5 times during the track, but it's covered up a bit when it comes in again. It's just setting the kind of mood of the track. The bass line, it's a bit ominous, but it suits the track. So I have, whenever I think like a melody or something might come into my head, I just record it onto my phone, and then I'd listen back to them, and then the ones I like, I kind of like use them in Logic, try to beef them up a bit, see which ones go well together, and then mix them, and then hopefully tracks come out of it. Just thought of this bit when I was making the track. This was just an idea that came in. Just thought it would work well with it, and it has. There's that melody coming in again. That was done manually. That's from a different track, that bit. It's from a track called Sasquatch A Go-Go. I did a few years ago, just kind of liked the idea, so I brought it back for this. Then this bit, I really like this bit. It's kind of traddy, kind of, but I think this was just an idea I came up with in September. I just recorded it into my phone. I think it was in the street. Originally it was a slower tempo, but I sped it up a bit for this, and it just works really well with it, I think. You might hear the pitch bend on the first note. Just kind of makes it a bit more interesting. And then it just repeats that to the end. One of the parts of the song you're not actually hearing at the moment. It's a bit of technical problems, but I won't sing it, but it was, I would have liked it to have been sung by a female voice, but I decided to just leave it as a synth. It just sounded kind of more clear and stuff, and I don't know any female singers, so I couldn't get it done by a singer. But if you listen to the track, you'll know the bit that it's meant to be. Yeah, so everything just starts winding down at the end, obviously. Just tracks start dropping off, and it just becomes thinner and thinner towards the end, until eventually it just ends. There's nothing left. So that was Circuit Jets by Augusto's Liquid Life, which you can find on the Furtive Sounds compilation at the end of November.